Disclaimer, this video is only for people who enjoy travelling without censorship. If you have a problem with it, then skip the video, however, you'll regret it. Welcome to Morocco, country of Berbers, Nomads, Arabs, where every single one of them speaks French, a language I'm not a fan of. Let me show you a room. If we step in, let me get next to it, very tiny door. I already smashed my head in on one of them. So let's get inside the room. Ooh, nice and cozy. Let's start with a roof. As you can see, supported by wooden beams with straw as my roofing. I'm going to keep the front door open because it provides some light. Actually, let's start from this side. I've got a nice window here with a curtain so I can get a dirty look on the outside. And again, if you look closely, this is straw and clay. Let's move towards a bit further back so I can give you a bigger angle. That here is the width of the room. I can generally touch here. With fingertips, I can touch both sides. Here's my tripod for recording. So it is quite a narrow room, and right there, that's the end of it. It is 7 steps, 7 good steps. I've got a sink, which is nice, and a COVID level of toilet paper. We're going to enter my bathroom right now. I'm in my bathroom. My sink, well, fuck that, not sink, my shower with a hole. Bit dirty, not gonna lie. And my toilet. My throne with a little window to the outside as well. That is my room. And the heater. But let's not forget about the heater for the night. So this is a room. Like I said, it's quite small inside. And the views here are fantastic. Something I want to point out as well. If you look at the structure of the wall, it is actually made of dirt, clay and straw. And that's my room for tonight. I'm generally sleeping on top of this building. And another one which I actually found a bit off. You can see the door is actually normal size. However, right there, massive step. So actually, I have to duck in to walk through. So to get to the hotel, you've got 2 options. Pretty much, you can either walk the river, I think that's what it's called, the river, or you can walk that bridge over there, after walking the river. So this is the start. If you're planning coming here, this is where you're going to have to park your car to this hotel. I'm going to have to ask if you actually pay for it, or just a guy scanning you around. And you can see quite a few bikers. Italy. All of them from Italy, all those bikers came here motorbikes from Italy. Lovely. Great journey. However hard. I remember when I did UK to Italy by my bike. I love the journey looking back to it. However, on the day, I hated it to bits. Now, there's one of the hotels here you can book, which is on the, I'll call it the new city think that's a better way to put it than New City. So you enter here to this car park. You can walk that way to the hotel, or that's the way I'll walk to the hotel, or you can actually exit through the main road and walk down. Something however I want to point out, if I turn this way, all the party buses for the tourists come from around the area. Maybe possibly some from Marrakesh as well. I decided to drive here because I want to actually stay here for way longer than just a day trip. I might come back here for that long headscarf. We're on the bridge right now, so the second entrance to the hotel. Way more foot traffic here, as you can see, right behind me. And a nice, lovely view at the mountain. I guess it used to be some fortress, as you can see at the top. Surprisingly, I'm exiting through what looks like a main gate. So I don't know how I started it. I've also some people tried to scam me when I was trying to get in for the first time. It was 20 miles to get in. And I was like, no, I'm here for the hotel. The hotel entrance is the other way. So I went the other way around, but when I crossed the bridge, I just was let through. So if you do come here, I think keep yourself on the safe side, not to get scammed. Just enter the old city through the bridge. That way you're not going to get scammed. Now I'm trying to find my way to the hotel so I can actually see. Well, right there, I would point, however, like I said, my hands are full with my hydration decisions. Water. So if you can see right there, that building at the top is my room. It is the next day, with a plan today being to explore this place here, the old city, and then have a nice trek . This actually is the place where the arena for the movie Gladiator was built. And I'm going to be thinking, what arena? It's a massive coliseum. No, not that one. It's the first one. First arena the movie star fights in the desert. This is the place where they filmed it. This is the place with famous quote, "Are you not entertained?" This is the place. I'll have a nice quick sit down in a minute and I'll talk to you about this place. Because climbing, even if it's a small amount of dirt, it's still tiring. Oh, that's a good place to sit. Okay, let's talk about this place. There's not much going on here. It is nice. I wouldn't say quiet, but it's nice. The reason for that while I wouldn't say it's quiet, it is a big tourist attraction. Genuinely, it is 9-10 a.m. right now, and I can see already 1, 2, 3, 4 down there, 4 tourist groups with a guide. I could just see a bus, a massive bus, not one of those like mini buses, like a full-on bus park up with tourists. And I can see it's not a local one because it's a coach pretty much. That's a word I was looking for, coach. Attractions you can do here. Well, you can get horse riding, 4x4s, camels, donkeys, much whatever you can think of. That's more rides, but it's not. Inside this town. However, not far away from here, that's where I'm going to be heading next after I charge up my phone, my power bank, and go to a shop, is a film studio which actually helps builds the set for a lot of movies were filmed here. So I'm trying to find other sets apart from the Gladiator. One, not here, you have that gate over there. That's a place where they filmed Game of Thrones season 3, I think, where Daenerys liberates a town. This is the town she does it, and that's the gate where they filmed it. I'm pretty sure, because there's no other gate matching the one they did in the movie. Something I found at the top of the mountain is this symbol here. What does it actually mean? It is a Berber or amazigh symbol, or if you don't know what they are, a nomadic symbol of the alphabet. What it means, I've been told that multiple times now, but I can't remember. However, take a look at this oasis. I mean, it is fantastic. So ladies and gentlemen, while we talk about movies, why not visit one of the best studios here in Morocco that helped produce movies such as Gladiator, well, both of the Gladiators, Prince of Persia, Kingdom of Heaven, and a handful of other movies, including one of my favourites from childhood until this day, Asterix and Obelix, Mission Cleopatra. There's some more groups, so I can skip past them and just head towards here. Mission Cleopatra, again, my favourite movie, with casts for quotes, especially the Polish version. I think it's one of the better translations of it. I can't say anything bad about it. However, set quite small, surprising. Good fun walking around it, walking pretty much through my childhood. Took some photos, I'm going to send my mum some memes about it, because she, like me, is a big fan of it, of the TV shows and the movies. Like I said, I'm going to make some memes about it from it. However, I enjoyed it all. I think it's a good fun. I'm not going to go into other ones apart from this one right here, which I'll wait until the tour's finished. I actually might sneak behind them and join in the tour. Don't do what I do. on the tour here. Are we done here? No, we're still here. This place is where they filmed Gladiator, or the slave market. Is Morocco safe? I think it is perfectly safe for you to come here. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, if you're travelling by yourself or with a group of friends or as a couple. I think you actually enjoy your stay here no matter where you go. And I think it's a good starting country if you're thinking about expanding your world tour experience. If it's your first time outside the continent where you're used to, I think coming here and experiencing that different culture is a good start. People here are really friendly, however they will leave you alone if you tell them that you don't want to speak to. If you don't want to speak to them, you don't have to worry about being dragged into the stores like for example you would in Egypt or other Arab cultures. Here it is mainly Arabic, so they speak in Arabic. However, you get to experience both Arabic, Berber, Nomad cultures. Sadly, there's no alcohol no matter what stores you go to. I tried buying it. I've spoken to a few people who managed to get their hands on, and they did it from the airport. So maybe if you do come here, consider buying some booze at the airport when you come here. However, apart from that, the food here is fantastic. People are really friendly. The views here are stunning. I mean, I just walked around 20 minutes away from my village and I am in the middle of a desert by myself, just walking around, and I can't say nothing bad about this place, to be honest. It's really good. If you're thinking about going somewhere, you got the funds or the price is right, I would really consider you coming to Morocco. And I think you'll enjoy most places where you go to. Maybe apart from Casablanca, unless you're going there mainly for the beach. However, the food there is fantastic as well. So, like I said, no matter where you go, I think you'll find something to enjoy.